ようこそ大阪城公園へ。こちらは園内移動交通ですが。
Leg kick, behind the back, peek, peek, clap. Please make some noise. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Lots of light, pouring rain, crescent moon has taken itself far away to lay down. One more lazy dream. I can't sleep. They used to cut. You and me, we was thicker than blood. But the sky grew dark and got inside of me. I still hear the words you told me. Baby, gonna be so lonely when I'm gone. But it isn't true. I was just as lonely with you. I guess I always will be.